Peeps! The countdown is on for Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Orlando Resort, and we have all the details on all 10 haunted house and scare zones coming to the event, as well as a returning show with a new theme, and more. HHN 32 kicks off at Universal Orlando Resort on Friday, September 1st, and runs select dates for 48 nights through Saturday, November 4th. All tickets and vacation packages are on sale now at universalorlando.com/Halloween. Now, due to popular demand, event nights are expected to sell out and tickets should be purchased in advance. Those looking for more room to escape the horrors at the event are probably encouraged to visit on weeknights or in early September. HHN this year will include a circus that spiraled into chaos, the long-awaited emergence of Halloween Horror Nights legend Dr. Oddfellow, and a dark, resurrected story that delves into the haunting history of Universal attractions past. So with that, let's start with the 10 haunted houses coming to this year's event. Stranger Things 4. Band together with your squad to resist Vecna's gruesome curse as you take on the scariest season of Stranger Things yet. The Last of Us. You and your squad must stay silent if you want to survive clickers and more as the gritty world of Naughty Dog's video game comes to life. The Exorcist Believer. Inspired by the new Universal Pictures film from Blumhouse and Morgan Creek Entertainment, in theaters Friday, October 13th, The Exorcist Believer will transport guests to a bustling street market in Haiti, where an innocent purchase of a strange folk doll with 3 eyes leads to the opening of a demonic portal, the awakening of sinister spirits, and the subsequent disappearance of 2 12-year-old girls in the United States. Now, those girls are found 3 days later with no memory of what happened to them. After they begin to exhibit unsettling behavior, it soon becomes clear that only an exorcism can save them, and everyone who comes in contact with them, including us, the unwitting guests, is suddenly at risk of losing their souls. This will be a preview of the movie that's coming out in October, so we'll be able to get an early look at it at Halloween Horror Nights. Following up on the very first Halloween Horror Nights 32 announcement, Chucky Ultimate Kill Count. Inspired by the hit USA and sci-fi series and the cult classic films, Chucky Ultimate Kill Count has the killer doll turning his haunted house into a living slaughterhouse by killing every person who enters. The all-new haunted house, Universal Monsters Unmasked, takes guests into the catacombs of Paris, where Universal's most notorious creatures, the Phantom of the Opera, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and the Invisible Man, lie in wait as they bide their time and seek vengeance against guests after opening the catacombs to public visitation. In addition to those 5 houses, we also have 5 all-new original haunted houses coming to this year's event. 2 warlocks of great power were turned into dragons after trying to take Merlin's spellbook. Now you and your friends are caught in their epic battle. You must choose a path and a victor in Dueling Dragons, Choose Thy Fate, a callback to a great roller coaster that used to be in Universal Studios Islands of Adventure. The Yeti returns in Yeti Campground Kills, which features a 1950s blood-soaked campground deep in the trenches of the mountains. Blues musician Pine Straw Spruce will have to face the music after meeting with the Collector and trading his soul for musical glory in The Darkest Deal. A colonial cult looking to slaughter those who dare refuse to worship the Blood Moon are featured in Blood Moon Dark Offerings. And a demented late-night circus led by an evil ringmaster and notorious icon looks for human souls to fuel his dark intentions in Dr. Oddfellow, Twisted Origins, which also plays into the scare zones of this year's event. Speaking of those scare zones and Dr. Oddfellow, each scare zone this year tells you different stories of his path to immortal power. You'll come face to face with Dr. Oddfellow as you enter the park in Dr. Oddfellow's collections of horror. Then, Dr. Oddfellow will use his power to transform the zodiac signs into horrifying horoscope creatures in Dark Zodiac. In Jungle of Doom Expedition Horror, Dr. Oddfellow's twisted and bizarre experiments combine elements of nature and animals to create vicious jungle creatures looking to satisfy their cravings. Attend a music festival crashed by bloodthirsty vampires let loose by Dr. Oddfellow in Vamp 69, Summer of Blood. And finally, stumble upon Dr. Oddfellow's crates and cages that once housed monsters of all kinds who have escaped in pursuit of chaos in Shipyard 32, Horrors Unhinged. Also, Not officially confirmed just yet, but we are likely to see Death Eaters return to the streets of Diagon Alley and roaming hordes of Megans coming to the streets of Springfield. In addition to the houses and scare zones, guests can enjoy the all-new disturbingly entertaining show Nightmare Fuel Revenge Dream that features a new dreamer confronting the creature that's been turning her dreams into nightmares. Of course, we're looking to this year's all-new tribute store where you can enter a mysterious New York City comic book shop and experience the tribute to terror by stepping into the pages of this original, terrifying horror comic book. The Red Coconut Club will once again transform to the Dead Coconut Club, donning a new theme in menu this year, and when guests want to take a bite out of the horror, they can enjoy a monstrous menu of all new food and beverage items, including bloody campground poutine, El Pastor tortas, and sour apple pie funnel fries, in addition to returning fan favorites like pizza fries. And new this year, Peacock's Halloween Horror Bar will feature themed libations within an ominous nightclub vibe, photo opportunities, and more. And the horror doesn't stop at the park. When you leave the park, all 8 of Universal Orlando's hotels will feature HHN-themed experiences for hotel guests inspired by this year's event, including Universal's Cabana Bay Beach Resort's exclusive Chucky's Twisted Playground photo illusion experience based on the USA and Sci-Fi series. That's going to be open daily from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Cabana Bay Beach Resort and will feature a ton of photo opportunities that are great to post to your social media. Plus, the Universal Monsters Gallery of Legends lobby photo opportunities will be featured in all of the other hotel lobbies. Those will probably include some of the photo opportunities that we saw at last year's cool event that was featured in Cabana Bay Beach Resort. Some of those pictures you'll see here. The Spooky Swizzle Lounge returns to Cabana Bay Beach Resort, and the Spooky Sunset Lounge comes to Universal's Endless Summer Resort Dockside Inn and Suites. What are you most excited for at this year's Halloween Horror Nights event at Universal Orlando Resort? Leave us a comment down below with your thoughts on this year's event and what you can't wait to see. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell so that you're notified of our upcoming coverage, and we'll see you next time.